Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Oh, never win the tosses, bro.
The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Come on.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw.
My God.
That one's picked off. What a play. He's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
My screen good time.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
The
quarterback, it's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And it's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Good defensive stop right there, though.
Watching this guy in pregame, he's got a strong leg. I'm surprised he was able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Good stop.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for a gap.
Ooh.
It's Brown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22.
Oh, yeah, wake up.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Ability can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. The Cardinals will bring their punt team onto the field. On to punt now for the first time today. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The tight end has got it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the Cardinals pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And in first down, they go right back to him. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
This is a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Boy, nice job here creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Touchdown, Lewis.
Ooh, boy, get dry.
Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Come on,
He's got a
bro.
crease here. Look out. And some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way
Yes.
in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Running back with the football. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That's a nice tackle by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Cardinals will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Cardinals have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Good drive.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here.
Ain't no more goldfish.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
There ain't no way.
And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down and long now from their own 6. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear.
Really, bro.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Huskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a
Oh
good
my
race.
God, bro.
The 20. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Huskers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense got up to a very slow start, but in the second quarter, they've been putting things together. A touchdown here would make things really interesting.
Oh my God, wrong man.
He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. He breaks the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. And the Huskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Direct snap to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. We go with a direct snap. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense really clicking.
We're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now.
Defense, y'all been doing good. Y'all get what I been running. Damn.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Really a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Your cup is right there.
Up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Powers through. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Nebraska. This quarterback on fire today. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent and tight.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to launch it deep again.
Bruh.
In the end zone. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
This shit ain't close, bro. Damn, running back, man.
And the Cardinals will kick this away to get the second half going. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is a special teams disaster on the kickoff. Takes it back into the end zone. Tackle and safety.
Get in the set.
With the return, it's Hicks.
The return brings it out to the 34. And the Louisville offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Give me a set.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes, giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Louisville. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
22.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away.
Come on.
They whiff on him. Fighting off the tackler. Tackle made for a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
But we know this shit coming, bro. My God, dang.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Ball handed off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down in the red zone. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And this defense just hasn't had many answers for the running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh my God.
Make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's now second down.
2nd and 10 here.
Right. Oh.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. On the move, looking deep. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback.
No,
There's
Jesus.
another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Always looking to throw. The Cornhuskers will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Running it back, it's Stone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the left. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. Touchdown, Huskers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. Getting closer to the 50.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty.
7, 8, 9, 10.
The quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks clear, ends in ahead. Touchdown, Cardinals. It was a foot race, and he won.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. It's the 24. Good coverage. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. It's the first down to the 35.
Bro, why keep doing this?
And now the defense decides to spend its timeout to regroup a bit. So the first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. It's brought down, but not before the 42-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Testing the right side here.
Bro.
Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The big fellas kept to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Nelson. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Take the forward here on second down. Ball's caught by the running back. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown. The offense has its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the kickoff team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Hello?
And the Louisville offense is back out there first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert to come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And now the defense able to bring him down. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, but the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Louisville.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT.
You okay? You okay? Let me see. No, it's okay.
Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. And that will bounce back in the end zone. The offense will start at 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense to make adjustments. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long at the 20. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes a quick catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch is enough for a 1st down. tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Finally brought down to the 12 and explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense able to hold
What's wrong?
to a short gain.
Come here. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer? And that one, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So I think this big lead will be set to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First down. They're going to throw the football. Let's it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for his defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. I understand. You do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chain. Going to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Got it. It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. He's hit just before the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Wheeler. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Crucial third down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. At the 30. At the 20. Inside the 2. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
There's the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Defense not pressing this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover.